You know, Champaign County is pretty great.
We've got top-notch public transit,
a plethora of arts and cultural activities,
awesome parks and outdoor recreation.
We're leaders in agriculture, technology, and higher education.
And there's hardly any traffic.
But like any community, we also have our challenges.
Tough challenges.
Many of our kindergartners aren't prepared for school,
which can lead to them struggling and dropping out as high schoolers.
A lot of families don't have access to affordable health care or mental health care.
And too many people are living paycheck to paycheck,
unable to advance their careers and become financially stable.
Lots of times, we look at the problems in our community, shake our heads and say, someone should do something about it.
Well, at United Way, we are doing something about it.
Education is one of the building blocks for a good quality of life. When you have education behind you, you can go anywhere. Your choices become much more broad and open, and your opportunities are endless. This year, United Way Community Impact Grants will improve the education of nearly 12,000 people in our community. At United Way, we fight for the education of every person in our community.
The Kindergarten Success Program is the beginning of building skills for our young people to be successful in school. We work with boys and they have an opportunity to gain skills in literacy, math, and social emotional learning. It's exciting, it's promising, and it's definitely something we want to continue to invest our time and energy into. And it's very fulfilling to know that the work and the support of the United Way is a part of this growth for our children.
If we all just sat and thought about good times for ourselves and our families and what that looks like when people are kind of healthy and happy, that's what we want for everybody in our community. No matter how hard we try, we have a lot of people who don't have access to good health care, and in particular mental health care. And they're going to need to go to places that focus on access, places like Promise Healthcare that we support, different places that provide mental health services that United Way helps. This is where access is going to happen. This year, United Way grants will help 34,500 people improve their health. At United Way, we fight for the health of every person in our community.
They found many years ago that mental health issues come into the medical exam room. I mean, Francis Nelson's been way ahead on this. They were actually one of the pioneers to integrate behavioral health, including mental health counseling and psychiatry. And it's because without working towards your optimal health, it's hard to do anything else. It's hard to work, it's hard to take care of your family. It's sort of the basics, and I guess that's why I'm grateful that United Way funds it.
Financial stability is one of the key things that United Way looks at when it's making decisions about community impact. So one of the things we look at is shelter. And that can take the form of existing programs within the community where those folks get help, but then there are also cases where the programming simply doesn't exist within the communities. So that ability for United Way not just to raise money, but to really bring the community together and partner with lots of other organizations in the community has been a really important function for United Way these last few years. United Way is also looking at financial stability issues like budget planning, savings planning, job training, all of those sorts of things. There are so many other aspects of financial stability that United Way helps them look at. This year, United Way Community Impact Grants will help nearly 2,000 people prepare for a better financial future. We fight for the financial stability of every person in our community.
What we try to do with Money Mentors is provide a supportive, non-judgmental environment where people can come and talk to somebody that's not family or friends and get organized around their finances. We want to serve people that are having some challenges, but we also want to serve people who want to just get better. So the mentors aren't there to tell people what to do, but to provide that timely educational resources and to be a sounding board to really help people think about what their choices are.
Just imagine the future of our community if we all joined together around our challenges.
Funded proven strategies.
And we tracked data and publicly shared our success.
That's exactly what United Way is doing.
I think if more people knew what United Way was doing,
they would jump to be part of it. We need to tell our neighbors, our family, our friends.
United Way is changing lives, and we need you on board.
And we need you on board.
And we need you on board.
By giving to the Community Impact Fund,
I'm joining the fight to improve education, health, and financial stability in my community.
I believe in Champaign County.
United Way believes in Champaign County.
And we need you to believe in Champaign County too.
No challenge is too big when we face it together.